The Way to the Heart. Episode 2, The Garden of Love Before the Fall. Inspired by the Psyche, God Within by Nivin Ravi. Once upon a time, before the noise, before the pain, before the masks we wear today, there was only one thing: love. Unfiltered, unquestioned, unbroken. That was the original state of your soul. That was the garden within you, and you lived there freely, fully, fearlessly. Have you ever watched a child just be, laughing at butterflies, chasing wind, singing songs that don't rhyme, waving at strangers, loving without fear? That's not just childhood, that's your true nature. That's the garden of love you came from. Before you were told who to be, before you felt the need to prove anything, before you were measured, compared, judged, you were whole. You were home. In this garden, there was no shame, there was no guilt, there was no fear of rejection. You didn't worry about being too much or not enough. You simply existed with presence, and that was more than enough. But one day, it began, not with a big event, but with small things. A raised eyebrow when you cried, a frown when you danced too wildly, a scolding when you spoke your truth. And so, you began to contract, a little bit smaller, a little less loud, a little less you. Slowly, the garden faded, not because it disappeared, but because you stopped looking. The colors of your soul dulled, not because you became less divine, but because the world asked you to dim your light. And so the fall began, not in sin, but in separation. You didn't fall from God, you fell from yourself. To stay safe, you started wearing masks. I'll be the good one, I'll be the achiever, I'll be the strong one. I'll hide my feelings, I won't ask for too much. And behind each mask, a piece of the garden waited, still alive, still blooming, just forgotten. That's when the ego was born, not as your enemy, but as your guardian. It protected the hurt child inside. It built walls when love was too risky. But over time, we confused the protector for the real self, and we forgot that behind all the roles we play, we're still the child, still in the garden, still longing to be seen. So now, beloved, let's take a deep breath. Breathe in and remember, there was a time you didn't doubt your worth. There was a time when presence was enough, when you loved without needing to be loved back. And that time, it still lives within you. The garden never left. It just got covered by noise, fear, and forgetting. But every time you pause, every time you cry honestly, every time you laugh without shame, you return. You return to the garden of love. Close your eyes now. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a beautiful forest. The gate is open. This is your garden. No one else is here. No judgment, no expectations, just you. What do you see? What do you feel? Who are you when no one is watching? Walk in. Breathe in the love around you. Feel the innocence you never lost. Stay here even for a moment. You are safe. You are home. You are love. You were never thrown out of the garden. You only turned away because the world asked you to. But now you're remembering, and with every breath, with every act of honesty, with every unfiltered smile, you return. You are not here to become divine. You are here to remember you always were. This is The Way to the Heart, Episode 2, The Garden of Love Before the Fall. Inspired by the Psyche, God Within by Nivin Ravi. Let the return begin. A book, a mirror, a sacred return. If this remembered you, share it, read it, live it. You are the divine, remembering itself. Thank you.